episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen, and on today's episode, we are taking a look at I'm taking a look here in Chicago at the official trailer for Castle Rock. This is the Hulu original series being worked on by Abrams and Stephen King, and it is a town. We've heard this before, but it's a town essentially that has all the characters from the Stephen King books in them. It stars Bill Skarsgård. Was it Bill Skarsgård? I believe it was Bill Skarsgård. The guy who played Pennywise in the current It movie. Pretty much he's in it, and Terry O'Quinn from Lost is in it. And from the looks, we've already talked about this, but essentially it looks like the first season may just center around a Stephen King style mystery involving Shawshank. So that's all I gotta say. I'm kind of looking forward to this. Like I've already mentioned dozens of times before, not a big Stephen King fan. I'm not at times a big Stephen King fan. I've seen a few of his films. I saw the It miniseries, and that's about it. For the most part, I think he seems like one of those more iconic authors that I should kind of get more into. In the comments below, let us know like books or films that he's done that are actually worth watching or were free.
So finally we get looks like we're gonna get a full-on trailer for the anticipated series Castle Rock. And for those who haven't been keeping up or don't know about what's going on here, what they're doing is they're grabbing pretty much a lot of Stephen King's characters, all of them that you've seen, and they're bringing them all into this one town called Castle Rock. And seems like it's gonna be one of those anthology series where each season we're gonna probably bring in new characters or probably combine them in a way where it's left and right pretty much, where it's like we're gonna probably recognize other characters working with other characters within the story itself. And from the last few teasers they keep dropping in like more nods to either Cujo, to Shawshank Redemption, pretty much the prison. There's a lot of nods to like a lot of little things that we're probably gonna see from like It, the popular It's film, even the book. But it's just interesting how they're trying to make sure it's like they're doing what Disney did with Once Upon a Time, which is all these characters in the same world. Here, the only difference is all Stephen characters from a lot of his books all in the same world. So we're probably gonna start off with a lot of familiar faces or familiar characters from more of the books, and probably maybe in another season we'll probably grab into more of his books, maybe that aren't so popular, but people are still, for those fans who can catch on to a lot of Stephen King's characters. So it's gonna be interesting. This is something I really wouldn't mind checking out. I've seen a majority of Stephen King's films. I haven't read his books, but I've watched some of his films, and a lot of them are creepy as hell, and some of them are just like, where did they go with this? Maybe the series will help correct it or fix it. Who knows? So
Other than that, let's just dive right into this. This is the official trailer for Castle Rock.
And here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Here we go.
Young man, who are you? What's your name?
We got no records of you. How'd you get inside this prison? Who put you down that hole?
So
Here's your room. I got a call from Shawshank.
So it looks
Got
like
a kid in a cage. A call from who? Don't know yet. How's it been, huh?
So it does focus around this guy who they found mysteriously in Shawshank, and they can't find who he is.
Rabbit Dog, Fierce Town.
People say every inch of this town is stained with someone's sin. I always thought the devil was just a metaphor. God, I had a big idea.
So crazy. It's that,
It's telling you there's something wrong.
keep dropping in each story in there. You're paying attention.
This is very creepy. Yeah, this is how close Stephen King character. She may want to leave.
This
May
kid
want
is just
pretty much leave and get out of here. July 25th.
So,
Whoa.
yeah.
Cool.
Oof. This is very interesting. Wow, you got a lot of. It all starts with this one guy, pretty much. This one guy just shows up in Shawshank out of nowhere, but appears in the prison. What is his connection? That's the thing. Is he controlling all these stories, or he's controlling all these elements? That's the question. Or is he playing another one of the characters that I may not have heard of, or I probably have, but they just trying to pinpoint. That's why I think that's why they haven't said his name, because I think the moment we hear his name, we know what story he's coming from. But they keep dropping so many hints from all these other films or all these other stories. So if you're a huge Stephen King fan, you'll be able to catch on to a lot of this. I mean, I wish I could do a trailer breakdown just to see what's from which story, what's from, certain little things I recognize, like, was it Rabbit Dog, was it the Rabbit Dog, that article you read about the Rabbit Dog in town, which is, of course, that's Cujo. That's a reference to definitely the Cujo. You see the balloons referencing probably it. There's a couple of kids, so you probably, again, it's referencing it. But it's a big question. It's just like, what's going on here? What's bringing all this to fruition, pretty much? What's bringing this forward? Why? Why at this moment? So that's the big question here. But very interesting. Just around the corner. Literally, the series is just about to start up. It's a matter of time before this series comes out. But I'm definitely, you got me signed up to definitely take a look at the series. It looks really interesting.
So yeah, looks like essentially the first big mystery, if the show continues for multiple seasons, first big mystery of the first season is that Skarsgård's character essentially mysteriously showing up inside Shawshank. None of the prison guards recognize who it is. Nobody in the prison recognizes who it is. So it looks like they send this guy in to investigate who he is. I'm not sure. Private investigator, federal agent. Not entirely sure about that. But there's this whole mystery around his character looks like for this first season. So what is he exactly? Who is he exactly? How does he relate to Shawshank? We'll have to wait and see. But I think for the most part, this trailer fully encapsulates what to expect from the show. Is a lot of freaky stuff, done by Stephen King, and a lot of freaky stuff done by Stephen King that a lot of people I know are gonna love. So I mean, it looks fun. I'll probably add it to my very long list of shows I need to catch up with. I don't mind a good sci-fi horror thriller style mystery, and this looks like right up my alley. Probably my brother's as well. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it's just a little bit more to anybody else when it comes to talking about Stephen King, hit the subscribe button down below and make sure to hit that bell icon. And of course, if you like my reaction, let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this show? What's one Stephen King book, character, setting that you're looking forward to that the series can bring? And also, let us know what you thought of our reaction down below. Oh, what was it? Let us know down below. And also, most importantly, thank you for watching. So until next time, I'm Kristen, and this has been a very Castle Rock filled episode of SRB. So we will see you later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
As well as our other shows.
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
at Super React Bros.